Hi, I'm Isabelle. Welcome to Kids in Action, where we meet Christian kids doing God's work now. What do you know about diabetes? Well, it's a disease that affects how our bodies use glucose, a sugar that's our main source of fuel. Our bodies need glucose to keep them running. On today's show, meet Maya. She deals with diabetes every day and wanted to find a way to make it easier for all people with the disease. It's Kids in Action, understanding a big problem and trying to make other people's lives better.
Hi Maya, it's great to meet you.
Hi Isabelle, thanks for letting me talk to everybody about diabetes.
So, let's get started. What's happening in the body when somebody has diabetes?
First, let's talk about how things should work in a body. You eat something. Then, glucose from the food gets into your bloodstream. Your pancreas makes a hormone called insulin. That insulin helps the glucose get into your body cells. Now your body gets the energy it needs.
What happens when you have diabetes?
My pancreas doesn't work properly, so glucose can't get into the cells normally, and the blood sugar level gets too high. Too much sugar in the blood makes me sick if I don't get treatment.
So, you can have high sugar levels. Can you have low sugar levels too?
Yes, with low sugar levels, I can feel dizzy, tired, and empty. Empty is not the easiest way to describe it, but another person with diabetes might know what I mean. I had to monitor my sugar levels all the time because I don't want to be too high or too low. Both can be dangerous.
How do you monitor?
In the past, I would poke my finger and check my blood 10 times a day. I would need an insulin needle 5 times a day to keep my blood sugar levels just right. There were lots of things we organized every day for this to work. Insulin, alcohol
needle
wipes,
syringes,
glucometer,
finger poker,
blood sugar test
ketone test strips,
ketone meter,
candy,
juice boxes,
water,
emergency kit,
logbook.
Wow, but you said in the past. Is there a new way to do it?
Now, I have an insulin pump that's attached to a thin tube that's implanted under my skin. The pump is computerized and it delivers insulin before each meal, along with small amounts throughout the day. I have a CGM, continuous glucose monitor. With an app on my phone, the monitor alerts me with different sounds, whether I have a high or low blood sugar level. My parents have it on their phones too, so that they can help.
How has the CGM changed your life?
When I played basketball, I used to have to take breaks and check my blood sugar. It was really easy for me to go from high to low, and that's bad. Now, with the CGM, I can play just like the other team members.
What is the big change that you wanted to talk about today?
My dream is that everyone in the country, maybe even the world, can have a monitoring system free of charge. No more finger poking and shots, and a way to keep everyone informed and safe. 2 years ago, I went to our MPP, Mr. Wayne Gates. I explained to him that I was worried that some people didn't have the funds to make monitoring easier and less painful. He agreed to team up with me, and we went door to door to collect signatures. Hi, my name is Maya. I'm here to collect signatures through JDRF to help people like me with type 1 diabetes. We set up at shows and hockey games to get more signatures too. Thank you. I brought all these signatures to the provincial government in Toronto. We presented them as a petition for the government to pay for the better monitoring system. At the provincial legislature, a large group of us held a rally with signs telling people that funding wasn't fair and what we needed changed. Mr. Gates brought out other government leaders to come talk to us. We definitely made a lot of progress that day. And recently, they announced that the Ontario government will cover the most important group, people who don't feel their diabetic lows and who have had emergencies in the past year. We are really happy. It's a great start.
A Bible verse that guides Maya and her family is Isaiah 45, verse 3. I will give you treasures hidden in dark and secret places. Then you will know that I, the Lord God of Israel, have called you by name.
Diabetes isn't a diagnosis that anyone wants to have, but my family and I believe that this diagnosis is part of God's plan to help others. Some tough stuff lasts a lifetime, but hard times and good times are in the same story. And God never promised only good times.
Thanks for meeting with me today. I hope that your campaign continues and that more people with diabetes will get access to make their lives better.
Thank you so much. Bye, Isabelle.
Bye!
Thanks for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit us at kidscorner.net. Serve the Lord in all you do, and we'll see you soon. Ideas for this show come from viewers like you, so if you know great Christian kids who are making an impact, send us a message at kidscorner.net or on our Facebook page. We promise we'll read all the comments.